we go. We should be live here on YouTube for the Thomas Cup Atlanta 250 here. We are here for championship night as we are getting ready for this one. Let me go ahead and make sure I've got my thing pulled up so I can actually see the gameplay. Currently they are in a practice session. That is what you see the lap count for currently. Hoping to have the gameplay actually work, and if not, I do have a backup idea. It's not my personal favorite option, but
a cage of cold metal with hot rubber at the corners, a chariot of thundering fury.
Whether or not I can get into one or not, so we're just going to go ahead and join into a random one first. And then we'll go ahead and send myself the invite to go ahead and join the actual one. Right, so those are all 2020s, 2022 cards. Alright. We're just going to try joining a random one first. As they've got 3 laps to go in their practice session. So far from the last practice session, it looks like Eli and Will are both turning pretty good laps as they are in the 29.7 second bracket. So some pretty good lap times there. Can't wait to see what they end up getting for the pole time, because the pole time not always indicative of what the best lap of the race is. Come on. Looking for some good luck. Again, public lobby was working earlier. Their private lobby worked for like the first session or two, and then all of a sudden, yeah, it just stopped working. Which is weird. It looks like that's not working. I'm going to try inviting myself to the official one, but I highly doubt if the connection's not working there. I can... I just have no idea as to what I actually did that allowed me to get in earlier, but isn't allowing me now. No, it was in the settings for some reason. Not sure if there's something I did over here. I know I ended up in the legal notes at some point. Absolutely no idea as to exactly what I did. We're just basically trying to retrace steps and see if it can fix it. If not, by race time, we'll go ahead and pop on one of the other guys' Twitch streams and hope that that'll allow us to go ahead and take part. I saved and continued. And you want to be wild and free. There ain't nothing there that can save you. So I saved and continued in the rules. Let's see. on multiplayer. Doesn't really matter about the length of the session. Just don't want to be going back and forth between different cars at this point. But yeah, so they are going to be racing at AtlantaMotorSpeedway, so excited to see what this one ends up looking like. But again, as of right now, we are currently working through some technical difficulties here. So annoying because it was working no problem about 15 minutes ago. Oh yeah, also I want to go ahead and make sure that should be low enough. But I'll go ahead and cut down the engine sounds just a little bit here, so hopefully it isn't too overwhelming. Come on, come on, come on. And nope, that didn't work. Well, alright, let's go ahead and see if we can find one of our guys over on Twitch who might be streaming it. We can kind of co-stream off their POV. Oh, I don't want that. That's the football game audio. Don't want any audio. Let's see. Who all is streaming this game? Or streaming the race. He's dipping. Alright, again, we are trying to figure this out right now. Alright, come on. Alright, so it looks like they might be going to a new lobby. Hey Jamie, do you know if anyone else is streaming the race? Because for whatever reason, it was letting me spectate before, and now it's not. So I might need to end up spectating off of just somebody else's stream. Because yeah, for whatever reason, it's just not letting me. Or if anyone knows any tricks I can do to get it to work, that'd be great too. Alright, here we go. Hey Eli, are you gonna be streaming tonight? Okay. Just trying to figure out who's on board I might be able to watch on board with if I can't get it to actually allow me to spectate. Yeah, I just need one person that I can kind of pop in on for the stream because for whatever reason it stopped. It decided that it wasn't gonna keep letting me spectate races anymore after it let me do it for 2 races earlier. Alright, so there we go. Hopefully we'll have at least somebody's Twitch going here momentarily, guys. Yeah, we were just waiting here for a moment, and wow, the Bills game is turning into a blowout. Alright. Alright, and there we go. That should be a working one. Again, I don't know what's going on there. We'll still attempt to get the, and we don't actually probably need the lap count either. Boom. So, Jamie is now live. Alright, there we go. Alright. So there we go. Come on. Alright, there we go. Now he's live. There we go. And there we go. We are live and able to see the race. So here we go. So, welcome on in, everybody. Hopefully everybody's excited for a good old-fashioned NASCAR Heat 5 race. We'll just be watching on board with the 2-time champion and current championship contender, Jamie and Salvish. We're watching on board with his Twitch stream because, unfortunately, NASCAR Heat decided it didn't want me to be able to actually stream my own POV of the race. So not even my own POV, but my own sky cam. So I'm gonna have to just broadcast one specific view here. Alright, there we go. Just trimming the excess stuff. There we go. Alright, so this is going to be slightly out of frame, but it should be good enough. There we go. And we are ready for this one. Alright, so hopefully everybody's having a good time. If you guys are, of course, hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new so you guys don't miss any future videos or live streams. Just a personal note, I will be streaming the Xfinity and Truck Series race, or not Xfinity and Truck, Xfinity and Cup Series races this weekend. But then after that, I will be on the road heading down to Bristol Motor Speedway, so you probably will not see or hear from me probably until Wednesday, so... and then we got Wednesday, and then we got Thursday, Friday, Saturday for at the track stuff, and then I believe that will be all, and then I'll be on my way back home. So there we go. All caught up. We got 4 people hanging out in chat. Thank you guys for everybody that has tuned in. Yeah, and again, I apologize for the technical difficulties as we are getting everybody set, and as we're unable to get the broadcast going. And yeah, we're all set. Here we go. Just gonna go pop in and listen into the stream for a moment to see if they're going. Let's see what's going on there. All right, I can hear them. All right, so 3 solo car spins or any multi-car accident will bring out the yellow flag as a manual caution. There is also always the chance for a game yellow to occur, so we'll wait and see. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking the top bit might be the bit I'd be more willing to sacrifice on the stuff. There we go. Alright, so here we go. We got the Atlanta 500, and again, this is going to be a short sprint here. And let's see. Alright, we got our full group of cars ready to go. And we are loaded up and ready for this one. And it should be going green any moment here as we're just loading in. But yep. Alright. Gotta remember to stop clicking off the tab. And here we go. Let's see. Coming to the green flag. So again, we're going to be on board with the number 8 car of Jamie and Salvish here. And we're going to be going green flag racing. I think we are doing 1 pace lap actually to get in line for the sprint here, because the sprint race is actually starting lineup is determined by reverse points standing. So Jamie will be at the back as he is one of the 4 championship contenders, and in order to try and earn some of those points, he will have to race his way through the entire field. So it looks like, we got Jamie and Salvage lining up on the back of the field. We got Will Bain in the number 23 car. He is your championship leader, currently by 8 points over Jamie. He will be taking the outside back row. Then we got the 2 ditches, Monty and Tony Ditch, rounding out that second row forward. Hard to really see who's on the pole position. It looks like it's going to be Eli and Brett at the front of the field as we get ready to go racing here. Again, a 23-lap sprint here in the race. And let's see, what's it going to be as we go green, green, green. Green flag will be out, and we are racing. We go green at the line, so they are accelerating now. And here we go. Let's see. Everybody kind of filing down into turns 1 and 2. Looks like a nice, somewhat even single file line. Bam up into the outside wall. Going to take a little bit of contact here as he is just dragging the outside of the fence. Eli got off with very little issue there. Bam had to be reminded of exactly how to drive these cars here a few minutes ago, as he couldn't remember that this was a track that you needed to use only 4th gear and you could run flat out. But yeah, as of right now, though, Jamie is working his way to the inside of Tony in the number 38 car as he's working his way up through here. Then there's good old Chuck Plum putting a big block there on the number 8 of Jamie Ansalvish. Yeah, it looks like up ahead of him we got the 18 of Rowdy going to the inside of what looks like a dip in there. So both of those drivers going side by side here, trying to dice it up here for the 4th position. And again, that 3rd position is where points start to get being paid, and I think that's the golden ticket that Jamie's got his eyes on. And not only is it a golden ticket, the 2nd position is currently Will. And Will has that 8-point lead currently over the number 8 car of Jamie. So Jamie needs to get up to 2nd or better here in this sprint race to keep the championship fight truly alive here. And Jamie gets the air cut off from his nose by the 18 of Rowdy, and he's going to be trying to run back down the track here. He's going to be trying to run back down he's going to be trying to run back down that car, but although Rowdy actually being able to pass Will does make this a little bit easier, now all Jamie has to do is try and pass Will for that 3rd position, and that will also help his points position. As he goes diving it down into turn number 1 here, Eli way up to the top side. Eli drops to 2nd position as he lets Rowdy end up going to the front of the field. I believe Rowdy spent quite a bit of time working on this car last night to try and get it perfect for today's race, and it seems to be pretty good as he is now taking the lead. And now you got Will and Eli going to be battling it out for 2nd, it looks like, as they currently are running 17 laps to go here in the sprint race. Alright, so there we go, and there we go. Jamie to the inside takes the spot there from Will. He goes and takes 2nd spot, and now he's got his eyes set on trying to get that number 1 spot here away from the 18. Every positioning gain is going to be a bonus. Of course, right now with the number 23 also being in the points, the points gain will be mitigated a little bit. As of right now, I believe they are 7 points separated. If they finish exactly how they are and the race ends up getting canceled, but obviously the race ain't going to get canceled at this point. And here we go, the 23 to the back bumper of the 8, putting on a pretty big bump there. So here we go, let's see, we got the 23 of Will Bain to the back bumper of the 8. The 8 and the 18, I believe, are actually teammates, if I'm not mistaken. But the 8 going and moving the 18 up the track. And now the 8 getting moved up the track by the 23. 8 kind of goes back down to try and side draft just that little bit. And he is going to try and close that door, but not going to be able to get it shut. As the number 8 car gets sent up the track there. And now is going to have to fall into line 3rd. Now maybe 4th if Dippin gets his way here. 14 laps to go in this one as they are closing in on the end of this one. And there we go. The 8 car goes and sends it into the back bumper of the 62. And a bit of a stack up there leads to the number 5 car of Eli Sneed getting absolutely wrecked there. And I believe that is him stationary in turn 3. We'll have to wait and see if he's able to get that thing going. It looks like he is going to get it going. No game yellow, but I believe that would be the first car around, if I'm not mistaken. That will be our first car spun around for the moment. And here we go. Let's see. We are working our way up through this one. All right, here we go to the back bumper again. It's all going to be about can the 8 of Jamie end up getting the pass here on Dippin, and more importantly on Will, because as of right now, Will is the championship leader. He is the one that Jamie needs to run down, and if he ends up out-earning Jamie in points, that could make this climb through this climb even harder here. So as of right now, they are just working their way through this one. Alright, there we go. Again, about coming to 10 laps to go this time around, and so far Rowdy hanging on to onto the lead here. These other three drivers, all championship contenders, all fighting it out right behind the leader. Alright, so here we go. To the back bumper of the 62. Trying to move him up the track just a little bit here. The number 10, or not number 10, number 62 up the track. Now the 23 up the track. The number 8 making his way through on the bottom of the racetrack. He's got 10 laps to go. He's got to hang on for another 10 laps. And the amount of moving and shaking we've seen in the first 10 laps leads me to believe that we are going to see a very chaotic continuation here. And I just thought about it. I think my mic... no, my mic is working. Okay, good. Alright, so here we go. We have a battle for position now, and as the 23 of Will goes right back on through the middle, and now Will to the race lead here in the sprint race, and our fourth championship contender of Tony has made his way back up to the top 5 as well. So it really is Rowdy and the 4 championship contenders here fighting it out for the top 5. Obviously, only those top 3 spots earn points, so Rowdy going to try and see if he can hang on to steal one of those away. Meanwhile, Jamie and Will are going to keep fighting to see if one of them can earn the extra point to have that extra point over the other going into the main race here. And let's see, what are we looking at here? The 8 car all the way to the inside, kind of forcing its way through past his teammate there. The 18 of Rowdy going to fall back even further here. And now we are setting sail for the number 8 car. Alright, so the number 8 car, he's closing in on the back bumper of the 23. These are the 2 drivers. They've been the 2 most dominant drivers the last 4 seasons in a row. And right now, we have never seen a driver win 3 championships in a row. Something Will is on the verge of doing, as he has won the last 2 titles in a row. Jamie looking to add his name to that list of champions, and would actually be the first ever 3-time Thomas Cup Series champion here. As well as this is going to be his final full season, as his life is starting to get pretty busy with being a father, and father of 2 actually now. Massive congratulations to him on what has been an absolutely legendary career. But he still has 1 race left and an 8-point deficit right now in terms of a championship. And I don't think he's ready to hang up the fire suit quite yet. So there we go. Going on the outside goes Jamie. He's going to look to the outside. The 18 down the inside on him. That 18 on the inside might be what gives the 23 the lead here. 23 now with a bit more of a commanding lead. He is going to be able to try and block both lines. Jamie also in position to potentially block both lanes. He goes up just enough to block the 62's run on the top side here. As we will be coming around to 3 laps to go this time by. 3 more times around. And these drivers... these are some of the best racing drivers I've ever raced with. And right now, these guys, they are showing why they are why these 4 are the very best. As they fill up positions 1, 2, 4, and 5, it looks like. As they continue to fight. And oh, we got a car stopped on the back stretch, or stopped in the middle of turn 2 there, and it was Chuck Plum there. Stopped on the backstretch, but we've got ourselves a pretty good battle for position going on. Again, coming to 2 laps to go, I believe, this time by. 2 laps to go. Jamie looks to the outside. Not going to be able to get to the lead that time by. 2 laps to go. Can Jamie find a way around him? Again, this is only the sprint race. This is the appetizer, essentially. The main event still to come. But a very valuable point on the line if Jamie can find himself a way around the 23. Obviously, you got to remember, though, if you do something to the 23 in this sprint race, he will probably do the same or worse to you in the next race. if he finds himself in the same position late in the main event. And here we go, the final lap. We are one lap to go here, and the 23 and the 8 dueling it out for the finish here. Jamie is going to have to look for any way he can. He's starting to run low on the tire wear. Both drivers probably feeling the wear in those tires right about now. 23 laps of racing, and it all comes down to this. Will Bain over Jamie and Salvish for the sprint race. Rowdy comes home in the 3rd position. Dippin and Hopper just shy of the points positions in 4th and 5th. Yeah, Pulp coming home in the 6th position. 7th will be Bam Cool in the number 43 car, otherwise known as Brett. And then we got Liquor Dog, otherwise known as Chuck Plum, and E Sneed 95, who is Eli Sneed. All continuing to race it out, and it is going to be a disappointing 2nd place here for the driver of that number 8 car. I'm sure he wanted the extra bonus point here from the sprint race, but let's go ahead and see if we can get a word here with Will, who is our sprint race winner here. Hey, Will, you got a copy? All right, well, congratulations on that sprint race win there over Jamie. How was it there having to battle knowing that any one mistake you made could have easily given up a valuable point there? Yep, so you now hold a 9-point advantage over Jamie heading into the main race, right? Okay, so the official points going into the main race is what? A 7-point difference? 6-point difference. All right, well, yeah, do you think you can hold them off for the title? Hello? Oh, there we go. All right. Yep, I guess we'll. I guess that will answer the question. All right. Well, good luck in the race. Well, there's not a whole lot of luck involved in the booth unless the game decides it wants to let me spectate races on my own. Hey, Jamie, you got a copy? Hey, Jamie. So, after the 2nd place finish in the sprint race, you end up snagging that pole position, earning yourself some of those valuable bonus points. How you feeling going into your final full season race? Yep. And speaking of going out on top, if you do manage to beat Will for the championship tonight, that would put you atop the leaderboard as the only driver to claim 3 NASCAR Thomas Cup Series championships. And in fact, for Will, it would also put Will at 3 as well. And so, a little bit of history on the line. You think you can get it? All right. Well, good luck in the race, and we'll go ahead and see you out there for the pace lap. All right. So there we go. Just wanted to get a couple of driver interviews underway, and we are going to be ready to get ready for the start. So I believe they are going to be doing a 3-wide tribute lap here for the driver, the number 8. He's been here since season 1. Since the latter half of season 1. He's been a part of this league legitimately since 2018. It has been literal years, and yeah, it has just been a great time to have Warrior around. Back when when I first met him, he wasn't married, he didn't have a family, and now he's gotten married, had 2 kids, and now looking for his final NASCAR Thomas Cup Series full-time season at least. And again, he's told us that he intends to come back for a part-time race here or there, but likely will not be back for a full season anytime soon. So here we go. We're going to be getting ready for this race. So real quick, we'll roll off the starting grid. We've got ourselves Warrior in the number 8 will be rolling out from the pole position. Liquid Dog, that's Chuck Plum there out on the outside of the front row. There we go. Good job, Chuck. Then we got Hopper will roll off from the number 3 position. That's Tony Ditch. Spot number 4 will be Will Bain. Starting in the 5th position is Monty. Monty Ditch there. Rolling off from 6th position will be Taylor. Rolling off from the 7th position will be Eli Sneed. Rolling off from the 8th position will be Dylan Paget. And rounding out your 9-car field here tonight will be Brett Miller in the number 43 car. So there we go. That is your full starting grid here for the race. Hopefully you guys are as excited as I am. I cannot wait to see how this field of 9 cars fills out this Atlanta Motor Speedway for a full 162 lap event here as we go for 250 miles of racing. Again, points will be awarded at halfway, which halfway will be at the end of lap 81. End of 81, start of 82 will be halfway points being awarded. There is no caution flag for that, but there is the points awarded at halfway. So there we go. We should be all set and ready for this one. All right, let's see. Just double checking everything. Again, thank you guys for everybody that has tuned in here for this one, and we should be getting ready to go here any moment. I'm assuming a couple guys might have been stopping for a quick bathroom break potentially, as we are going to be racing here for just a little while, so giving everybody a chance to make sure they are physically as ready as humanly possible for this one. And here we go. Also just gonna really quickly check in on the Bills game, see how that's going, as the Buffalo Bills are playing the Miami Dolphins as we're playing this game. And yep, alright, Bills are up at halftime. I have them picked to win, so have to wait and see if that pick stands true there. Alright, well, my team doesn't have any players in this game tonight, so I don't have to worry. My backup QB and my opponent's backup tight end are both in, but their backups. So, and we got ourselves, there we go. The countdown has started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is race time in Atlanta. As we're going to be going for the championship. There we go. Alright, so here we go. Loading into the Folds of Honor Quick Trip 250, otherwise known as the Thomas Cup 250 here for the Thomas Cup Series, as we are going to be hoisting a championship at the end of the night. And here we go. Let's see. Alright. Again, drivers should be filtering into their cars here as they load in. And again, we will be doing a 3-wide pace lap salute for Jamie, as again, this will be his final full-time Cup Series race for this league. And we want to send him off the right way here. It isn't often that we have a proper retirement from this series. I believe the last time we've had, in fact, I think this might be the first time we've had a proper retirement from the league, where a driver actually announced a retirement versus just leaving after a partial season or just disappearing after a season or two and not really announcing it. But yep, so here we go. Jamie is now leading the 3-wide pack around this AtlantaMotorSpeedway. And we will go ahead and just, again, look back on his championships. It took him a couple of years to build up to a championship, as we had Harmon and Chuck Plum taking those first 3 titles. But by the time season 4 rolled around, yeah, Jamie was in full swing, going on to win championship number 1 and number 2 in seasons 4 and 5, as he went on to even best me in one of those championship fights, as we came home 1 and 2 in that season's championship race. So again, massive congratulations to Jamie on a career well done, and more so, congratulations to him on everything away from the track that he has accomplished that is now pulling him away from this group of people. So here we go. Looks like they're going to do one more full lap here of the 3-wide salute behind. And again, just one last time, thank you to Jamie for all the memories that he's made with us in this league. And as we get ready, maybe send him off with one final memory and one final moment for him to remember here. And there we go. Chuck Plum driving up there to go ahead and give him a little love tap there. Now he's got his championship rival there going up, giving him another little love tap there as they continue to pace this one around. Yep, here goes Tony going and looking for his little bit of love tap there as well. And again, this number 8 guaranteed rate Chevrolet should be pretty quick here. There's another love tap there from Eli, as again, all the drivers are coming up to show their respects to this legendary driver here. One of the winningest drivers in the series, and in fact, one of only 4 drivers to have earned a NASCAR Thomas Cup championship in series history. There's only been 4 drivers to do it, and he is one of the 4. Here we go. They're getting doubled up and should be going green flag at the line next time by. So we will be starting the race over on lap number 4. And here we go. We've got Chuck Plum and Jamie Salvish on the in and outside. Chuck Plum on the top. Again, Jamie on the bottom. And again, what better way for Jamie to send off his final race here as to go and run, from the pole position here and racing for a championship nonetheless. So here we go. Off of turn number 4, pace car is off, and field is in the hands of the number 8 and the number 9 car as they go. Green flag is out, and they are racing here. 159 laps to go. So it's a 159 lap race essentially here as we're going to be launching down into turn number 1. Jamie able to take a very sizable lead over Chuck, who was on the outside there. And now Jamie can start to work both lines of traffic here as he's got championship contenders like Tony all over that bottom line. But you got a former two-time former champion in Chuck Plum on that outside line. Chuck Plum always likes to come to play when the moment is at its brightest. Ultimately didn't make the championship for this year, but he has been. Oh, and we got contact with the wall for the number 8 car, and that is going to allow Tony to jump right on by, and not to mention also Will Bain able to jump on by. But here we go, the number 8 of Jamie and Salvish jumps back ahead there, but then gets a massive block from Tony, and they are going to continue to battle 3 wide for the lead. 3 wide for the lead as Will and Tony continue to try and take it to Jamie here, as Jamie attempts to try and retake the lead here on lap number 6. So here we go to the back bumper of the number 8 car. Will giving a little bit of a push. I believe they said that if Will ends up finishing 1 spot behind Jamie, they would tie, and I believe Will would win the tiebreak on number of race wins that he's accrued throughout the season. But here we go. Will's not trying to take a tiebreak. He wants to win the race and the championship right here. And speaking of drivers trying to drive up here and win races, you've got the number 5 of Eli Sneed. That is a teammate to the 23 as well. So a bit of a team strategy going on there as those two jump right to the front of the field. And here we go, the 62 of Monty looking to the inside as well, trying to take 3rd place there for the Ditch family drivers. As Jamie continues to fight on this top line. Jamie is doing an amazing job here. Of just continuing to fight on that outside line, despite the fact that it is significantly off the speed from the inside line. There we go. There's Chuck taking 4th place away, and now Tony is going to go ahead and take away the 5th position here from Jamie. Jamie is going to settle in the 6th position as they get ready to go here. Again, just starting to wind up this race. It's a long race to go. Eli to the top of the racetrack does not work out. Jamie falls into the, rises up to the 5th position, now up to 4th as Monty ends up falling out of line in the 62 car. So right now it is literally Chuck Plum and the championship 4 in the top 5 as they are continuing to race here. But Chuck is all the way up to 2nd place. Jamie passes Tony for 3rd here. They are making some real progress and real headway here as the number 8 car just working his way up through this field. Passes Chuck Plum, and now he's right on the back bumper of the 23, the same spot he ended the heat race. Unfortunately, in this championship scenario, the 23... Oh, 23 up the track! The 23 is up the track! So the 23 goes up the track, and that hands the lead in the current championship over to the number 8. But he's got that number 38 car hounding the back bumper there, trying to do whatever he can to get the spot. You got the number 62 also looking for whatever kind of racing room he can find. And here comes that number 23 McDonald's Toyota on the bottom line. So here we go. The McDonald's Toyota to the bottom of the racetrack. It's going to take the inside line. Jamie on the outside. He's getting tight. Pushing to the outside. Not going to be an easy one for him. And there we go. Will takes back the race lead, and that is going to allow him to take back the control of this race. Because as we saw in the sprint race, once the 23 was able to kind of get that lead, he was just kind of able to control Jamie's car and really prevent Jamie from building up a run. Now I'm sure if that was like 5 to go in the race, I think Jamie would have had a lot more to say about it than if it was for a single points position in the heat. Although that 1 point position in the heat could make a very big difference in the race. So here we go. We are actually doing pretty good here. Hopefully everybody else is enjoying this one. Of course, if you guys are enjoying it, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new, so you guys don't miss any future videos or live streams. We've been doing this series going back to 2018. I've never really made it a point to stream it consistently. Probably next year would be the next time I might have a shot to stream it consistently, but we'll also have to wait and see as to what we're going to have for a NASCAR game going forward. As of right now, we don't know what we're going to have for a NASCAR game. And here we go. So, settling in, again, 15 laps in. This is kind of the point of the race where you are going to start to just settle into your position. Try and ride it out as we got 147 laps more remaining. And here we go. Let's see. It's going to be the 8 of Jamie. Going to try and see what he can do to the field of cars ahead of him. He's got the 62 of Monty, and he's got the 23 of Will. 23 of Will, the big one to watch, because he has the points lead by about 6 points there. And that is going to create an interesting situation here for Jamie as he tries to take the win and the championship here in his final race. So there we go. Jamie to the inside of Will, gonna take that spot away here. So Jamie and Salvish taking the second position away from Will Bain. But again, he needs to find that one more spot if he wants to be the provisional champion as they run. The points as they run, Jamie trying his best to fend off the 23. And let's see, what's it going to end up looking like here? So yeah, right now, you've got the 23 and the 8. Yeah, as they currently run, they are going to be short a couple of points to try and make it to the title for the 8 car. The 23, the closer he can stick to the 8, the better. Now, obviously, if he can beat the 8, that would solve all the problems. And there we go, contact with the 8 car. Jamie up into the fence as Will goes for the race lead on Monty, but Jamie just hit the fence, and that is going to set him back a decent chunk here as he gets ready for the to just kind of regroup himself in 5th place. Not exactly what you were looking for if you're the number 8 of Jamie here. Gonna have to claw your way back. Is again, the group of cars in front of you, the fact that they aren't all single file is definitely going to help in terms of trying to find drafting partners. You can draft off of either lane there. But as of right now, though, you got to actually pass cars. And both ditch. I was about to say brothers, but no, it's actually a father-son duo. Tony and Monty there. Making the blocks and making it hard for Jamie to try and pass. And obviously both those drivers want the title for themselves. They are further back in the points, though, and would need a theoretical miracle. They would need a theoretical miracle to try and make it to the end of this race with a shot at the championship. But we've seen theoretical miracles happen before, so I would not rule it out, but certainly is not the safest thing I've ever seen. And here we go again. Right now, Monty and Jamie just kind of linking together here and going to go ahead and try and push to see if they can close back in that gap to the number 1 spot, which is the number 23 of Will Bain. All right, here we go. All right, we got Eli giving a nice solid push to the back bumper of Jamie. And yeah, we're just working our way through this one. Again, Jamie's been doing so well at these races for so long. It's hard to really believe that it has really been, what's it been, 7 years now that I've been seeing him do this kind of stuff. And I mean, he's been one of the fastest drivers since he popped on the scene back in 2018. And here we go. Oh, we're starting to see fuel warning lights coming on the race car, so we are going to see potentially some pit stops either this time by or next time by. Curious to see again what the strategy for Will is going to be. If I'm the Ada Jamie, I am making this call to come to pit road a lap earlier, try and get on the fresh rubber sooner here. Now the question is Will going to come to pit road this time? It looks like it. It's looking likely. No. Oh, and Jamie almost gets run over coming to pit road. But, yeah, no, Jamie is able to get there a lap earlier than the 23 of Will. We'll have to wait and see if it will pay off. But as of right now, they are making a strategy call, and they want to see if it will pay off here. All right, so there we go. So Jamie with a 15.8 second pit stop, and again, while he is in the pits, we can't really see a whole lot of much. So here we go. We got the 43 of Brett Miller in the pits as well. Gonna make the same pit stop that Jamie did there. I believe he actually ended up pitting technically a lap later. And now Monty is out there as the race leader, as I believe Will has already come to pit road. Alright, so there we go. Let's see. Right now, Jamie's getting back up to speed here. He's built it back up, and we're going to have to wait and see. He's currently in 8th position as it runs right now. 136 laps to go. Still a long race ahead of him. As he has now moved his way up into the 6th position, and he is closing in on the front of the field. And oh, they are under caution. Caution flag is out. The yellow flag is out, and that is going to bunch his field right back up. And that is going to allow Jamie to potentially look for a wave around here, as he may be the first car 1 lap down. Have to wait and see if he flips his little starting position thing, or if he can just push the 23 car out ahead. All right, 23 is the free pass. And then there's the 8 car going around for his lap back as well, as he intends to not pit. Obviously, the 8 car wants to take care of those tires just that little bit better, as he paces around. The 23, who is the free pass, will be able to pit. The rest of the drivers who are opting to stay out will have to restart the race on the same tires that they are on currently. And here we go. Let's see. Where are we going? Alright, so there we go. Alright, and Jamie coming down pit road here. Okay, so maybe he was deemed a free pass, or this will mean that he doesn't get his lap back at the end of the thing. So he'll be a lap down potentially as well here. That is not what he wants. So 15.8 here for the number 8 of Jamie. We're going to have to hope that that 15.8 is good enough to get him out there with potentially a lead, but 15.8 is nothing really special when it comes to a 4-tire stop, but it is going to be not enough to get the lead as Will Bain holds serve on pit road, but the 8 of Jamie hangs close there. And there we go. The 62 and the 38 are the only two cars, it looks like, that are up there near the lead. Now everybody's getting lined up and ready for this one. Alright, so yeah, as of right now, we're actually doing pretty good. Can't complain with how this is going. Jamie coasting it on the inside. Not sure exactly what is going on here for the number 8 of Jamie. Oh, it looks like he may be pausing the game here real quick to go and do something. Hopefully he's careful with his controller when he gets back and doesn't hit that disconnect button. There we go, and he is back, and we are ready to keep going here. Alright, so here we got 30 laps to go, and it looks like, again, Jamie dropping to the rear of the field here as he had to pit for the fresh tires. And there we go. Alright, so settling in here, Jamie in the 7th position out of 9 cars on the track. To wait and see if that's going to be enough for him to potentially drive his way back through the field. Again, long race still to go, but the longer and longer you wait, the more and more urgent you're going to have to get in that second half. Especially if you let Will earn any points in that at the halfway. That'll just make it more and more desperate as to how much you have to beat him by here. Alright, so there we go. It definitely feels like it's a weird position where I actually theoretically could get up and walk away at this. But here we go. Green flag's out. We're back to racing. 132 laps to go. So during a commercial break, or not a commercial break, but during a pit stop, I might be able to go run and use the bathroom real quick. But here we go. The number 38 here holding on to the lead, or fighting for the lead with the 62. We have the number 9 car trying to cut off the nose of the 8, but the 8 is there, and that is going to be the number. That is going to be Jamie making his way through the field here. Jamie is definitely the main character of the night as he goes by the 38 of Tony, the 4 of Taylor, now in behind Dylan and Will here for the 3rd spot. I believe that is now going to be for the 2nd position if he can get both of them. Nice good push here from the 9 car of Chuck Plum. Can't wait to actually see Chuck in person next week at Bristol, but there we go. Nice good push here for Chuck. And what's it going to be? The big push, but Chuck's teammate is currently the championship rival there. Looks like Chuck's going to back off the back bumper, at least for now, of the 8 car, potentially regroup here as the 23 goes up there and takes the race lead from the number 62 car. And we're starting to have a little bit of a temperature warning here on the gauge for the 8 team. And there goes that 9 car slipstreaming right on by the number 8. So they're working their way up through this one and starting to really start to fight tooth and nail here for this spot. Alright, so here we go. Again, Jamie up to third here as he goes back by the number 9 car. And again, 2 drivers that he needs to pass, both championship contenders. One is Will, the outright championship favorite, as he has a 6-point lead coming into the race. Jamie, the second place championship favorite. And I believe Monty is actually the 4th place driver currently in the title fight. But as of right now, he looks like the more competitive driver between him and his dad there. But, oh, way up in the fence goes the number 62. And that number 62 is now going to be way further back here. And now we got the back bumper of the number 8 car here. So the back bumper of the number 8 is going to be filled up with the number 9 car's front bumper here. But Dylan in the number 18 going around the outside here, really starting to make it work. And let's see, what's it going to end up being here? They're doing a pretty good job here, just continuing to slice and dice for positions here. So here we go, the 37, and oh, 3 wide for third. 3 wide for second, sorry, 3 wide for second here. You got Chuck Plum on the bottom, Dylan on the top, Jamie in the middle, who now filters down to 2 wide. 2 wide for the third position here, as Dylan appears to have won the battle for second, and they're going to settle it all into line there. So they settle it back into line here, working their way through this one. Hopefully everybody's enjoying this. Again, I wish I could have brought you guys custom broadcasting from the booth, but for whatever reason, Xbox decided midway through that they were not going to let me anymore, so here we go. So coming up they're actually doing a pretty good job here, though, of bump drafting. And as of right now, the 9 car of Chuck Plum is doing everything he can to block that number 8 car from gaining positions here. But the 9 now gets slipped out of line. The 8 runs him up high. That's going to allow the 62 to try and battle back to the inside. A little bit of contact there. You never want to see a little bit of contact when it comes to the championship drivers. That always starts to bubble up something. And here we go. Again, 39 laps into this one, 40 laps down now. And again, we're about 1/4 of the way through this race, as we have now hit the lap 40 mark here on the night. Again, we got Dylan in the number 18, and then we got Will out in front. So again, right now, this field is actually a pretty interesting battle here, as they are all pretty well packed up. Nobody's really been able to break away or fall way behind here, at least not so far. And now we got the 62 of Monty right back on the back bumper here for the number 8. So again, right now, the number 8 car looking for anything he can here. Alright, so there we go. Alright, 42 laps in here. And again, right now, Jamie fighting for every spot that he can here, as he continues to try and hang on and continue to fight for that championship. Because again, that title fight, it's certainly well alive right now, as the 23 currently leads over the 8 car. The 18 in the middle also providing a little bit of points cushion there. Alright, so there we go. 43 laps down. And they are just continuing to click these ones away, as they are going further and further into this race. Curious as to how many laps before the next green flag stops potentially start to cycle through. Alright, so 119 laps to go. And again, we are putting on a very good show here. Alright, so here we go. The 18 of Dylan runs right back up to the back bumper of the 23, and they are all three of these drivers starting to push. And again, that temp light on the 8 car is certainly a little bit concerning, but the fact that it's been orange like that for so long and it hasn't blown tells me that the 8 car is managing it very well. Alright, so there we go. And again, right now, Jamie just hanging on to this 3rd place positioning right now. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and they are all just kind of pacing their way through this one. There we go, Dylan up to the top. That's going to lose a spot here to the 8 of Jamie, and now Jamie has the 23 in his sights. And here we go. Let's see. All right, come on. Lap 47 here. Oh, big contact from the back bumper there. Goes number 18 as he starts to try and dive it in deep here. See if he can maybe take the spot. Not going to be able to grab that spot there from Jamie. As they continue to try and work their way through this one. Let's see. It's going to be the number 23 of Will is going to lead him off the turn. Again, we're still about 30 laps out from halfway. About 30 laps away from halfway. 1:15 left in the overall race. And we are just continuing to tick this one away. Tick, tick, tick. Alright, so here we go. 48 laps down here. Or not 48 laps down here. 48 laps completed here. And again, right now, all the 8 car wants to do is to settle in the line here. In behind the all he wants to do is settle in the line behind the 26 or the 23 car, but a little bit of lag back there off the 8 car into the 18, potentially giving the 8 a little bit more breathing room. Not intentional by any means, just a little bit of lag and latency here via the virtual consoles that they are using to compete here. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? Alright, so again, right now, 50 laps down. Again, about 30 to go before the halfway bonus points start getting paid out. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? Alright, so yeah, right now they're working their way through this one. Jamie's got about 5 laps left of fuel, but he is starting to wonder if he's got enough tires left in the tank to make it that far. As everything is starting to fall into line here. The 23 of Will Bain in command of this race, and all he needs to do is finish second. If he finishes second, he secures himself the title. For the 3rd year in a row, it would be going to Will. Meanwhile, here we go. 3 laps left of fuel. How much are you willing to... But yeah, here we go. Let's see. 37% or 13% on that right front. That is going to be pretty big if they can't nurse this one around to at least the 1 lap to go mark here. Alright, there we go. Again, we should be seeing pit stops here starting any moment now and probably lasting for about the next 2 to 3 laps here, depending on how good the other drivers are doing at fuel saving and tire saving here. Alright, so yeah, they're working their way through, and oh, the 23 coming to pit road, and oh, the 8 car jumps on the strategy here. The 8 car jumps on that strategy last minute coming to pit road. Trying to take that pit strategy away there as Jamie comes down pit road. Anyway, go ahead and use the bathroom, and I will be right back, guys. I'm also going to run No, I can't run an ad because that's on the same tab, but I'll be right back, guys. Alright, and we are still on pit road. That is a weird one. I'm going to go ahead and refresh, see if potentially... Oh no! Did Jamie's game crash? That could be a major update here. Let's see. Just going to go ahead and listen in right now onto a couple of mics here to see what's going on. Wow, weird that I'm not hearing anything from any of these mics. Not my internet that's down, hopefully. Hopefully you guys can all hear me just fine. Just checking in real quick. Jamie, did you intentionally turn off your stream or did it just crash? Alright. Yeah, no worries. I just wanted to double check and make sure. I thought maybe you'd lagged out of the race and I thought that was worst case scenario. Alright, well, we have lost our ability to watch this, so I'm going to ultimately call the stream here. We'll just go ahead and we'll call this radioactive. We'll call it radio style or whatever. And I'm just going to unmute all of their mics and hope that nothing goes terribly wrong. But yeah, ultimately there's just... Oh, nope, that's the wrong mic. My bad. There we go. Alright, but yeah, there's just not much I can do when the race won't let me spectate. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just back this back right up. Alright, maybe after the bit of time that it's taken here, maybe they'll, the Xbox will let me back in. Alright, so here we go. Yeah, we'll just test it with a public lobby here first before I ask for an invite to the actual race. So yeah, we're just having a little bit of technical difficulties, people. Don't worry. But we are going to go ahead and unmute a few mics that I want to listen to. In particular, I know Eli is usually a pretty fun one to listen to as long as he's not talking about illegal activity. We'll keep him unmuted. There we go. Gonna unmute Chuck. Chuck's usually fun. And Bam. Bam's usually pretty fun to listen in here. So again, right now we're just kind of listening in to see what all's going on here. Alright. Alright, so Brett is up into the 4th position. There we go. We get a chance to hear that bit. Alright. We're gonna load up the game again. This is say neither one. There is no caution at halfway, so there is no lucky dogs available. We're listening in to try and see who gets halfway points here, because they should be closing in on that. Meanwhile, I am going to be going ahead and try and see if we can even get spectator regular lobby in a minute.
Struck me out in the pouring rain. You grabbed my coat and said my name, and I knew it back then that you'd be here till the end. All I want is for you to know that I don't mind if you take it slow. Let's run this again. Take control of this trend.
Alright,
Give me reason to have no more doubt. We cannot go on like this, swimming in our loneliness. Pick you up when you're falling down again and again and again. We cannot go on like this.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and unmute the Championship 4. That also includes our race control for the night. There we go. We got all 4 championship drivers there.
I don't know where I went wrong, being dragging my heels for far too long. Help me to take a stride, step closer to your side.
Alright, so here we go. Let's see.
The curtains closed, you took your bow.
We're just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Here we go. On multiplayer. Boom, and alright, this one's heading to overtime. Let's go ahead and see if we can tune into this one. Overtime at Sonoma. Okay, that'll be fun to tune into. And then if that works, then we can go ahead and get into the proper race, hopefully. And if we can do that, that would be amazing. We'll have to wait and see, obviously. Again, right now we're under some technical difficulties here. That we are listening into the Championship 4 drivers here. Actually, let me just double check. All right. Nope, you guys weren't able to hear. Now you guys should be able to hear the Championship 4 while I go ahead and try and experiment here. It looks like that is going to be a fail.
That makes it easy.
Oh man,
Yeah, so
that fucked the wheel.
Just not gonna work for that. So.
Every time. Doesn't matter. Every fucking time.
Most of us should probably pit, so it's not like you won't inherit your lap back at least.
It sounds like a caution flag has come out in the middle of the green flag cycle. But again, ultimately, there's not much I can really do.
There's Taylor right in front of me. Nowhere I could go.
Ultimately, I'm probably just gonna end up turning off the stream. I wish I could cover this a little bit better for you guys, but ultimately, there just isn't much I can do when we have technical difficulties like
Good job,
this,
because you
so.
raced that way back too.
Yep. I definitely thank you guys for
That 12 seconds for the
Sounded
damage.
like he had damage.
Night. But yeah, again, we'll probably be signing off.
Yeah, he still wants to have the chance to win the race, though.
Just because I want to get to bed, but also there's not much I can really do here.
Ooh,
Post-race.
what in the world? On my screen, you shot up, Rowdy.
Yeah, there's just not much I can really do. Well, looks like Rowdy potentially shooting up the track. Let's see.
On my screen, you did. No, but I didn't know where to go with all that momentum. So I was just trying not to. I was trying to back off without wrecking anybody.
Oh, hey, we found one of the other guys who's racing. Let's go. We have got Dippins on board. Let's go. Give me 1 second, guys. We're going to be going ahead and bringing Dippins on board over here. So give me 1 minute, guys, to go ahead and...
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I want to make sure I leave all that up. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and boom. And boom. And actually, before I go ahead and do that, I want to pop this out to its own window. So now I actually have a way to watch it, and we are coming up on halfway here.
Oh!
As we are speaking, let's go ahead and get this up. Not gonna capture cursor.
Woo!
Yep. So it goes 30.
I'm rolling out of it.
Alright, so it goes Dip, Eli, me.
Alright. Dippin' Dots wins the halfway. And we got ourselves a game yellow here as halfway. As
That's
we
my
cross
fault.
Halfway. There we go.
Ah, I could have used those.
Well,
Yeah,
Jamie
I
ends up gaining
just
1
grazed the
point here
apron.
on
Oh, yeah, I didn't help.
battle there.
I think Chuck lifted to miss you, and I pushed him into you. I didn't get off the gas in time.
Alright. So
Yeah, it was like a
just
stack up, and
missed
Will,
the
you come up
very
in front
top
of
the
me. I was just
screen.
like,
That
shit.
shouldn't be very impactful.
It happens.
There we go. We are right back in
points.
the thing. We got the Championship 4 audio still going. So we'll leave the Championship 4 audio going until it
Above
eventually
4.
Gets too much.
And I take it
but
that was
there
our
we go.
halftime caution.
Yep.
Yeah, might as well.
That is halfway. Yep, a non-existent.
There's a
halfway
number
caution
of ways
flag.
they could go. If he wins, it's over.
We won't be able to get the racing audio, but yeah, there we go. See, now Jamie is in control of his own destiny. He just needs to win the race, and he will be your champion here. And we're riding on board the number 62 of Monty. We have Jamie to the inside. Jamie on the inside here. Jamie's going to clear Monty for the lead, and now Jamie is in driving force here to try and go for the championship spot. Oh, Jamie gets a little bit of that apron, opening the door for the 62 of Monty. The 62 of Monty gets to the inside, and that is going to allow Jamie right back on through. Jamie back on through, but right on the back bumper of the 62.
I was trying to just come up.
Trying to maybe go for a bump and run. We'll have to wait and see if we hear anything on the audio there. Here comes the 5 of here comes the 5 of Eli Sneed, whose birthday is about a week away. So happy early birthday to Eli.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, right now.
Okay. Yep.
Sounds like you might be dealing with a little bit of lag back here. Ooh.
I don't know if Monty was there or not.
62 up into the fence here, and he's going to lose a
I
ton
left
of
a
spots.
nice lane over there.
Everybody goes on by him. And that is chaotic there.
My bad, Eli. I hit the apron. She just took off to the damn wall.
Yeah, so sounds like Monty just hit the apron, and that's what ended up leading to that. So again, we're on lap 88 here, and I was about ready to turn off the stream. I thought we were done, but no, we are right back in this thing, and we are ready.
Let's go catch him,
to
Chuck.
keep this one going.
Yeah, I'm just stupid loose the first 5 to 6 laps.
I just ran at 29.506.
Dope.
Damn.
Alright, so again, right
Ow.
now,
Some fast
Chuck
motherfuckers.
is
And-
up to the 6th position.
Oh, on my
Starting
screen, you
to-
lagged back again.
Will is back up to the lead of the race, so Will is hanging on.
Rowdy lagged? What the fuck?
Let's see. Monty looking to the inside.
That's
Getting
two.
behind the inside of
All right, 2 around.
Eli's, and we got 2 cars around.
No, 9 and 4.
Alright, we've had 2 separate cars.
We haven't had a 2 car since what was that dude's name? Beastly Sleeve, Trevor Sleeve.
Did I have something to do with that, Chuck? Did I like take the air off your car? Gotcha.
But yeah, so as of right now though, Eli Sneed hanging on to that 5th position, Dippin really wanting to try and get that 5th position. I believe if he makes that pass, it would put him into the top 5.
You're clear.
And it would
You're clear.
Also make the top 5 4 championship contenders and 1 special guest. Which, although no,
There was not a hole there on the way
going
went
all
for
the way
it.
up to the outside wall, and that's gonna be Hopper falling out of the top 10 or out of the top 5.
Half a
here.
car does not equal 1 car.
And here we go. We're making our way through this one again. We're listening in still to the championship 4.
No, you did not.
Will, who is currently the
Your
race
screen
leader,
live.
talking about this one. Meanwhile, you got a battle here for second between Rowdy and Jamie.
Yeah.
As here comes
Not giving a hole.
Dippin closing up on this one.
I go for the holes. I don't give the holes.
All right, so I think we're offset a little bit. 'Cause the way he's saying it makes it sound like
Hey,
Jamie's already caught
don't
his
tell me what to
rear
do.
bumper here.
Yeah.
But Jamie is nowhere near. But yeah, again, right now though, 62 of Dippin is just trying to do anything he can to even just stay close.
All I can do is keep it steady.
Yeah, all Jamie just said it. All he can do is keep this thing steady, and we're definitely cruising here for the towards the finish here.
He would never say that.
Alright, so yeah, again, right now, yeah, Rowdy and Bam trying to crash the championship party. Meanwhile, the top 3 are all 3 of the 4 championship contenders.
There's a restaurant in Starfall called WTF at sign means where the food at.
Alright, so yeah, as of right now, the You got the 23 of Will still hanging on to it.
Can't find a woman, might as well get trained.
Over Warrior. Warrior hanging on to a very slim lead over Dippin. Dippin is right on that bumper, but hopefully the two of them working together can maybe push themselves up to try and take this win away from Will, because again, if Will wins the race, the conversation's over. He will be the champion. And Will has the easiest path to the title as he came in the points leader.
Trying to help you out as much as I can, Jamie.
And yep, there we go. We just heard it from Dippin right there. Jamie, trying to help Jamie get up to the back bumper of that 23 car. Gotta love some good old-fashioned teamwork. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Oh, we are just working our way through this one, and there we go. Oh, Will up to the top
You're
line
good.
there, and Jamie gets pushed right on through. Jamie to the top of the board. Jamie just goes right up on by him. And there we go. I was scrolling on
You kind of stopped right there.
to talk about while we waited for these guys to run them down, and they got a burst of speed there. So here we go. Jamie now to the lead. Dip into second. Will is in third.
Oh, I see why the
and those are
62
your
stopped.
championship contenders right there. Right now, all Jamie needs to do, if Jamie wins the race, he wins the championship. No questions asked. Now, will he win the race? That is still to be decided.
Big wreck, big wreck, big wreck, big wreck.
Oh, big caution. You know, say big wreck, and that's going to be a caution.
That's a lot of cars.
I'll have to wait and see where the wreck is, but yeah, that is definitely going to be a caution flag if...
It wasn't a hole there either, but we'll go for it then. Yeah, that was way more than...
We're waiting to see
Two.
where it's...
I mean, there was a hole there. I just did not to push through it.
It looked like it would be...
Caution's out. Caution's out.
So yeah, caution flag will be out, and yeah, we'll get a chance to see a restart here with these guys.
Oh, that's an even worse problem.
Damn.
Alright, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and mute the Championship 4 audios now that I know that they are significantly ahead of the race.
Open, close.
Stream.
Okay.
Is everybody on legal app?
It's being open or shut. And then the only one left is Hopper. Again, we'll be back with the race footage there momentarily. There we go. And here we go. So they are coming down pit road. You know, we're on board with the 62. 62 is going to get that pit stop right behind the 23. So this is going to be actually a really good spot to watch races off pit road. A 15.6 there for the 62 pit crew. And yeah, this is going to be an interesting one to watch here. 62 is going to beat the 23 off pit road, and that is going to put the 62 to the race lead here. 62 is now your race leader. And that is big. Alright, so yeah, again, right now they are working their way through this one. We'll be getting ready and going back to racing here shortly. we go. And you should be getting ready to go back racing here. Field in the hands of the 62 and the 23 there. And here we go. It'll be going green, green, green. Green flag's out. And they are racing here once again at AtlantaMotorSpeedway. We got about 60 laps to go here as they are crossing the line to start lap 102. So 60 laps to go. I believe that can be all made on one, maybe two stops for, well, definitely two stops for gas. You can make it. Question is, can anyone make it in the one stopper? Can somebody make 30 laps on fuel and tires work here? Definitely something to watch here, but here we go. 60 laps to go. Man, that's a fast time there for the 62. A 29.5 is just incredibly fast here. The 62 is just taking off to the race lead, though. And again, the goal is not to look too far back here, but the championship leader, the number 23 car, looking right behind him, and he's got the guaranteed rate Chevrolet right behind him as they are continuing to run up on him. Jamie had to lift there in the number 8 car, and now Monty's just hanging on the outside here, trying to side draft Will as he goes and makes a little bit of contact there, but not going to end up being able to hold on to Will. As Will slips on through, so does Chuck, and now Jamie on the inside as well. Monty finally finds his way to the bottom of the racetrack, and we'll go ahead and get this one. And there we go. We were making our way through this one pretty good here. Again, right now, Warrior working his way up through this one. Warrior going to look to see if he can make any kind of pass here happen. Alright, he gets by Chuck, and oh, the 62 of Dippin gets really loose there, hits the 9 to Chuck, and he is just going to fall back here. Falls back to the 7th, maybe even 8th position if he's not careful here. Now he's going to have to try and fight and claw all that way back. He passes Taylor now for the 6th position. Now he's going to be looking for Rowdy for 5th. This is going to be the next car to pass. Here we go. Let's see. Again, right now we're working our way through this one. Going pretty good. Certainly cannot complain about it. And yeah, we got ourselves a pretty good race going. Alright, so 107, lap 162 again is the checkered flag, barring potential overtimes as we get later into the race. Again, reminder for anyone who is new to the series, when we see 6 laps to go, I believe it will be no more yellows, no more manual yellows, only game yellows from there. Alright, so yeah, right now we're working our way through this one. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. And again, right now, here we go to the back bumper of the 5 car for Eli Sneed. It's going to be the 62 of Dippin. And again, right now, Dippin is just kind of stuck here in the 4th position. And again, right now, he's essentially in no man's land. I don't even know if there's a mathematical way he earns the championship here. But as of right now, with the 23 and the 8 being the front 2, is going to be very hard to get that spot. Alright, so again, lap 110 here, they are just completing, which puts it at 52 laps to go. 52 more times around. We are working our way through this one. This has actually been pretty good, pretty effortless so far tonight. Hopefully everything goes pretty well the rest of the race. Again, 52 laps to go. Still plenty of time for something to go wrong. But yep, here we go. What I actually thought to check Dippin's Twitch chat. And in fact, let me go ahead and drop him a follow real quick. But yeah, here we go. Dippin again, trying to run down Jamie here. He is up to the 3rd position. He's looking for the 2nd spot. Right now, that 2nd spot is held by Jamie. I don't think he's going to give it up without a fight here. Yeah, here we go. Let's see again. Right now, these two, between Monty and Warrior, I think they are united right now in trying to get by Will. Not that I think any of them have anything against Will. It's just that Jamie wants to win the title. And yeah, for Dippin to have any shot at winning the title, he needs the 23 conveniently gone. Alright, so yeah, again, right now, here we go, to the bottom of the racetrack, and that's going to be the 62 looking for the race lead. Not going to be able to get the race lead as Jamie and Will work together on that top side to hang on, and they hold on to that top spot there. Again, we're waiting to see if Dippin or anyone else can manage to make it to 30 laps to go without having to pit. If they can, that will be 1, impressive, and 2, set them up very well for the end of the race. So again, as of right now, these guys, they are working their way through this one. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so there we go. Warrior makes the pass on Will, and Warrior takes the lead here. There we go. That is exactly what we wanted to see, and I am so tired. Alright, 11 p.m. already. Here we go. Rowdy's starting to make his way up into the mix. Rowdy gonna try and get up involved in the championship fight. Gonna try and win this race. I believe he won the season finale of last season as well. And here we go. Let's see. Can Rowdy continue his streak of winning in each season he takes part in? So far, Rowdy does not have a win on the year yet. Alright, so yeah, right now we're just working our way through this one, and yeah, as of right now, Jamie hanging on to that lead barely, though. The 23 all over the rear bumper there, and as the 18 goes to the grass, and Will gets a bit of that dirt, a bit more than he bargained for, as he drops all the way to 4th here, as Dippin makes the pass around the outside, and Dippin takes over that 2nd spot. Dippin taking over that 2nd position here. Looking for the race lead, looking to the outside, and it's going to be Warrior leading. Oh, man. Yep, there we go. Normally, I don't get this tired because I'm usually racing in these things, but Yep. As of right now, let's see. The 162 laps through. 121 completed. And, oh, the 62 up into the fence, and that's going to be a massive hit. But the 62 is going to sustain, and he is going to fall back even further, and that is going to be way far back. I'm just going to go put this thing away real quick, and I will be right back, guys. But, no, wait, no, that's going to be multiple cars, and that's going to be a caution flag. So, caution flag should be out at the line. Let me go ahead and tune in real quick to the radio, just to make sure. Presume that we will hear talk of a caution flag.
Yes, it was a caution. It's going to be out. I'm going to let out right now.
Yep, so caution flag, and they are backing it down. So they are backing it down. Will is already hit the line, and we're going to go ahead, and I will be right back, guys. Alright, here we go. We are bunched back up, and we are going to be getting ready for this one. Don't know if they've opened pit road yet or not. Yes, let me go ahead and back up my footage real quick and see if I can see us coming down pit road. So no, they have not come down pit road yet, and here we go. Here they come down pit road right now. So here we go, 45 miles an hour, 39 laps remaining, and 28 is what they get on fuel. They are going to have to pit one more time. That is going to make this an interesting one. See where these drivers decide to make that final pit stop. Does anyone dare try and make it early? Alright, let's see again. Right now, loading. We should be getting ready for this one. A 20.9 second pit stop after all that damage from the 62. That is going to make this one an interesting pit stop here. Let's see, what's it going to be? And there we go, the 62 coming out in the 7th position here as they get ready to go racing. And yeah, here we go. Let's see. Alright, well, at least we've been able to bring you guys some kind of content here of the series finale. Not nearly what I was expecting I was going to be able to when I found out I could actually potentially stream the race, but yep. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Green flag's out. We are back to racing. 37 laps to go here as they get ready to go back to racing. And the field is here. We are back out and underway. So, Dippin' Dot's almost immediately back up into that top 5 here as he tries to take on Liquid Dog, otherwise known as Chuck Plum, We got Eli sneaked up into the 3rd position here. Eli way to the top of the racetrack. He's going to lose a spot, maybe 2 spots here. Yeah, Brett Miller in behind us here as we're riding on board with Dippin. And oh, Eli sends Brett through the grass. Brett going to hang on there, though. And here we go. Inside the 62, looking at the inside of the 9 car. And the battle for the lead is side by side for the moment as Warrior now falls in line behind Will. Here we go. This battle here for position is one of the most intense parts of this race here. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Alright, there we go. Dippin making his way up past Warrior. Now he gets to be right on the back bumper of the 23 car. The 23 car trying to hang on to that race lead. The 62 gets nearly turned. I can't believe the 62 saved that one. I genuinely cannot believe it. The 62 made an amazing save there. Yeah, Warrior in the number 8 manages to pull himself on through. And that is going to go ahead and turn this one into a real shootout here for the top spot. Again, we're back to 3 championship contenders of the 4 inside the top 3. And we are continuing to just chug our way through this one. Again, these drivers still need a pit stop ahead of them, but they aren't letting that slow them down here. Alright. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. And we're under caution flag yet again. Under the caution flag yet again for another crash. And this time we are going to be within the fuel window to actually make it to the checkered flag on this stop. So this will be the last set of pit stops, assuming that there isn't another caution. When they pit here, it will be for the end of the race, theoretically. Alright, here we go. We are closing in on the end of this race. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. If you guys are, of course, hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new. Also, real quick promo, for any of you guys who are interested in seeing more gaming style content from me, go ahead and take a look at one of the... Oh, we got a game yellow here. That's interesting. That's going to auto-line them up and get ready for a game restart. But, yeah, if you guys want to see more gaming content from me, you can go ahead and check out one of the links in the description. I believe it's the bottom link in the description here. That'll take you to my gaming channel, or look up in the search bar, Ryan Dyer Gaming. I've been doing a lot of Pokemon content over there, and there will be a lot of Pokemon content that I went and pre-recorded today and tomorrow over the next week or so while I am down in Bristol making content for this channel, as I will be down at the Bristol Night Race. There we go, let's see. So here we go. The pit stops have concluded, and Tony to the front of the field. Let's see. Will takes the outside line, and it's going to be a fight here to see if Tony can hang on to it. Tony had kind of faded there in the middle portion of the race. He had kind of become the irrelevant Championship 4 driver there. And right now we are looking on board here. Is it possible for Jamie? All the way up to the top of the track goes Jamie. Jamie up into the top of the racetrack. He falls back in line 4th, and we have got the championship drivers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hopper, Will, Tony, Will, Monty, and Jamie all bunched right together. And oh, Hopper gets into the fence and drops all the way back. Ends up getting into the front bumper of his son's race car as they start falling to the back of the field. And that is going to be a nightmare situation for the Ditch family drivers, as the Ditch family there drops themselves back into the middle of the pack here. And now Jamie and Will hanging on to those top 2 spots. Dippin has fought his way all the way back up to 4th already, so Dippin clearly had no real drop off there. Not sure where his dad ended up getting to at this point. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Again, right now, 25 laps left in the tank, 25 left in the race. It's going to be right there on the money to make it to the end of the race, assuming no caution flags fly. Alright, let's see again. Right now, we're working our way through this one. Brett up to the top of the racetrack looking for something. Oh, Warrior up into the wall. That's not going to be good for Warrior as he tries to fight to try and stay on the lead. Or as he tries to fight to try and avoid losing any ground here. I was going to say as he tries to stay on the lead lap, but I think he was fighting for the lead of the race when it happened. Alright, so yeah, right now Monty's doing everything he can to try and keep the pressure on those front 2, but as of right now, I don't think Eli feels any kind of pressure in video games, and Will, he's got the buffer of the 5 car. Alright, so here we go. Jamie making a pass on Dippin here for the 3rd position. They're working their way up here. Again, it is just ticking away here at the end. It is going to be a hopefully fast run here to the checkered flag. Hey JP, how's it going? No, I haven't been in a caution fest. We just finished up our, I think, 3rd caution of the night so far. It's been relatively caution free so far, actually. But yeah, right now though, we're just riding on board. I wasn't able to get the game to let me actually get this to all work, so we ended up having to go with one of the drivers on boards. But yeah, as of right now though, Will leads the race, and if he wins the race, he will be your series champion here for the 3rd straight year. Right now you've got right in front of the 62, you got Brett Miller and Rowdy both fighting it out for the spot. Looks like Brett's going to end up dropping back a couple spots. Let's see, here we go. To the bottom of the racetrack goes the number 8. Not the number 8, we're on board with the 62 now. So on the bottom goes the 62, to the top goes the 18 here. These 2 drivers drag racing it out to try and decide who is going to be the 3rd place driver here for the bit. Hey Asher, how's it going? And yeah, this game is a ton of fun. Normally I'm racing in it, but I decided to try and go up to the booth because I thought my console was going to let me actually broadcast from the booth, but ultimately they decided not to let me. The Xbox decided it wasn't going to let me, so I'm having to stream here from this one. But, yep. So, here we go. Obviously, let me know, guys, if the audio levels are all good, because I am, in a little bit, I'm using a different mic than the one I usually use, so just let me know, but here we go. We got, we're closing in on the back bumper of Rowdy here, and let's see. Can the 62 of Monty end up finding his way past Rowdy? No, Rowdy continues to Rowdy is just putting some amazing defense out here, trying to just block the 62 however he can do it. And it's really allowing those front 2 cars to just break away. There's absolutely no chance of a There's no chance of any of these other drivers just being able to drive up on their own and catch those two. So as of right now, it has become a 2-horse race for the championship. Become the 23 car and the 8 car, and I believe those are the 2 cars up ahead there that are fighting for the lead of this race. Doing pretty good tonight. I've been keeping up on the Bills game, seeing the Bills taking down the Dolphins. Hoping that Tua's okay, because I did see that. I saw that highlight. I was scrolling Twitter real quick. But yeah, so far it's going pretty good. It's been an emotional night, as well as this is going to be the final race here for the. It could potentially be our final race here on NASCAR Heat 5, but also the final race in the as a part of Jamie and Salvish's final full-time Cup Series season, as he is one of our Championship 4 here, looking for his 3rd NASCAR Thomas Cup Series Championship. Ultimately, life is starting to get busy. He's now a father of 2. And, yeah, a lot of things changing in his life, and he's just not going to be able to run full-time with us going forward. So, again, we wish him the best in that next chapter, but we're hoping to send him off with a championship here tonight. I'm rooting for it. Right now, though, Will has the lead, and all Jamie needs to do is win the race, and he wins the championship as well. So that's a little bit of context there. They've been battling on points throughout the night, but at this point, it is all about the race win. If Jamie wins the race, he is the champion. If the 23 wins the race, he will be the champion. And no matter which one of the 2 of them wins it, it will be a 3-time NASCAR Thomas Cup Series champion, and that is going to be a new record. So here we go. Again, right now the 62 kind of settling into the 6th position here. And again, we're just kind of waiting to see if these drivers are going to be able to hang on to the checkered flag, because they have been struggling here at this point. Let's see. It is all right. We're closing in. They're actually in a position where the front 2 might not be able to make it on fuel or on tires. So that's going to be an interesting one if they potentially start running out of fuel and tires. Yeah. Because, there's only 9 drivers in the field, so there is a limited amount of drivers who could potentially take advantage here if there is a issue on fuel here. And let's see. Alright, so yeah, 11 laps to go here. 11 laps in the tank for the number 62 car. I think he knows that his only chance to win this race, it's not going to be on speed. It's all going to be about trying to hang back and hope that he can make it to the end on fuel. Meanwhile, the other drivers might struggle to get to the checkered flag here. Alright, so yeah, again, right now, 10 laps to go. And right now, again, it's all about working through this lap traffic as well. That's going to be the other big thing here for dipping. You want to make sure you're working your way through the lap traffic. You don't want to fall too far behind to the point where maybe these drivers just start passing you on the, where the drivers just end up pitting but still coming out ahead of you. That would be worst case scenario there. Alright, so again, right now we're just kind of waiting to see if these drivers can make it. Oh, Bam drops off the, alright, and there we go. Bam jumps off the pit road here, and it's 8 laps to go. Drivers are coming to pit road, and that's going to start setting off in motion here. This set of drivers looking for this one. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, hope Tua's okay. Never want to see a QB hurt. I echo that statement. I've said the same thing about Jordan Love when we saw him go down with that injury last Friday night. You never want to see a starting quarterback go down injured. Am I completely upset and distraught that it happens to be the starting quarterback that we were going to have to face next week or this Sunday? I mean, it makes our path easier, but certainly not. The Packers are not going to be as fun to watch without Jordan Love for the next 2 to 4 weeks. So, yep, here we go. And again, we got 6 laps to go here, and it's all about fuel conservation at this point for the number 62. 62, he's got 6 laps in the tank, 6 laps on the track. Can he make it? Can he save the fuel required? Would love to get an update on where the rest of the drivers who have already pit are going to cycle out here. But as of right now, we're just working our way through this one. And let's see. 5 laps to go. So it looks like he's set to run out of fuel coming off turn 4. The problem is does that estimation stay true, and can those tires hang on long enough? There we go. So Hopper, Rowdy. So it looks like both Jamie and it looks like both Jamie and Will are slated to finish outside the top 5, which I believe if they both finish outside the top 5, I believe that would hand the championship to the 23 car. Technically, I believe the 38 and the 62 are still mathematically maybe eligible, but it would take a literal miracle for them to end up winning this championship here for either one of them. Now, granted, it's not like we haven't seen miracle fuel save runs before, but just another one of those things that you just gotta hope that it goes right, and you can't. There's a lot of things that would need to go right for all that. So again, here we go. 4 laps to go. 4 more times around, and now the 62 is your race leader as Eli pulls off the racetrack. Eli, who has a birthday coming up next week. Happy birthday again. Early birthday there to Eli. And he comes off the pit road. And he will be, it'll be all about now. Can the 62 save it? So 3 laps to go. 3 more times around. Again, the 62 is absolutely hanging on for dear life. Now he is looking like he is going to be to the good on fuel as he's got 2 laps to go and 2 laps in the tank. So he is trending the right direction here on the fuel mileage. Now it's all about that rear tire. 20% on the rear tire. Oh, up into the fence goes the 62. And is that going to unlap or... Oh, that's only unlapping the... here we go. The battle for the championship. If Warrior is able to get 5th from Will, I believe that would also be the battle for the title here. Meanwhile, 1 lap to go for the 62. The 62 on track to potentially win the race. But the bigger story is going to be this battle for the championship down the stretch. You got the you've got the 8. You've got the number 23. Looking to the bottom of the racetrack. The 8 trying to find any way around him. Lap traffic in the way. 3 wide for the championship lead. Jamie takes the lead here as they take 1 lap to go in the championship. Meanwhile, Dippin will claim victory here in the race in the Atlanta 250 here. So Dippin Dots claiming the first victory here. Rowdy and Pulp being the only 2 drivers to finish off the lead lap. And that is going to be a big win there for Dippin. Great day to see him go and get his first win there. And oh no, if Bam's not able to pass Will back here by the line, I think this championship might be heading back to Mississippi for the for Will Bain. Let's go ahead and listen in on the radio to hear the official call here.
I understand. Elliot, I get where you're coming from. Where I was coming from, anytime that I've come up behind somebody who was slower, I asked them to go outside, so I thought that had been understood, but clearly it wasn't, and I apologize.
No, I hold the if I'm being lapped or being passed, I'm going to hold
Jamie,
my line.
Understood. I mean, that's the proper thing to do. Jamie, if you'll give me about 5 seconds, I'm shaking like a leaf. Skittles before I do points.
All right, so they don't even know yet who
I'm gonna
the
get fast app too. Shit, my phone
so
go.
they don't know who's gonna win this championship on points.
Regardless, good season.
It has
Yes.
been an
Did we like
amazing
that fast lap?
season
Another trophy
right
home.
now, but
I did.
right now we're waiting for points
That's
to be tallied
beautiful.
right now to know who the champion's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Will getting his third championship.
I was
in a
able to
row.
draft with the leaders and
That would be
use
my
them in the
guesstimate,
turns with
but
fourth gear.
I don't know for sure. We're gonna have to wait and see.
So
And then I was able to ride
Oh,
with
wait, here we go. We might
Bam
be
and
about to
them
hear
Well,
for
it.
can we
while.
get a pause?
I'm already out
He's
of
not
the
the
lobby. Jamie, I'm gonna let you know the situation coming in. If you look at the points as they run, you were 8 points behind me. So I think you just picked up 6,
So Jamie's gonna come up 2 points
but
shy
I'm not
of
sure.
the title.
great
I'm
season,
really not
fellers.
sure. No.
Oh, wait, maybe not. Hold the phone. Hold the phone.
No, Jamie, you win.
No way. Jamie's the champion? Wait. Is it gonna be that? Is that gonna be the official word? Alright, real quick. Who won the championship so I know who I'm interviewing first here?
Waiting to find out.
Damn, not even the race winner.
I'm gonna try and get around to all 4 championship contenders, so that would include you, Dippin. Don't worry about it. I'll
No,
make sure I get around to you.
I'm
Let
heading
me-
to bed. I
let
gotta
me
wake
get
up
to it.
in 2 hours.
But, yep, so, alright.
Give me a hot fucking second. I'll get it to you.
Yeah, no worries. No rush there, well, I was just
I remember
asking
he
if
needed
you had
8
it.
points on me to get it. That
Yeah,
would be
we're
give him a
just
tie.
waiting here. I'm gonna go ahead and just put up a quick
Get
just
it for the
image
fucking
here.
finishing order. Who was second place?
Chuck got second.
Alright. Just gonna go ahead and throw this
Third place.
image up there. Yeah, it's nothing to do with tonight, but it's just something to fill in the thing. Actually, wait a minute. Do I have the
Well, I know
photo
fourth was
for the
Jamie.
thumbnail? Let me see if I have that. Alright. There we go.
So
That will
just looking between me and Jamie. Jamie is sprint. Jamie is second. I'm first. Halfway. Jamie is third. I'm just gonna go through the whole list. So please, can somebody tell me who's second or third? Sorry.
Alright.
I believe
we're just
Eli got
waiting
third.
here. We're gonna be waiting for a minute to hear who the champion is gonna be.
You'll have to pardon my very
Will
flustered
be
nature.
Jamie?
This
Will
is
be
very
the,
important to both
surprise
me
win
and
from
Jamie, of
the,
course.
62 will be able to change his.
And I'm the one with anxiety. I don't know what Jamie got. He probably got something.
Let's see.
Sprint.
Retirement
Just-
jitters.
That's why we can't hear him. He's breathing into a paper bag.
So, yeah, we've got
Oh,
all
my
4.
mic was muted. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
we
was
got all
responding.
Go
4
back to
championship
breathing in your
drivers
bag.
on the mic here.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Monty
can't wait
was
to get
fifth
this one.
start. Chuck was second at the start. Eli was, I don't know where at the start. We'll just say ninth. I
We're just
was.
hanging out here waiting for the official word
fourth.
as to who the
Storm
champion
Curry did
will
not
be.
show up. Who was 6 behind me and Jamie? Brett get 8th.
Alright. All 4 championship
Start.
contenders still there.
And 7th
Looks
was.
like Chuck may have
Hopper.
pieced out a little bit early here, but
And again, Hopper, I feel extremely bad for screaming at you.
If you lose from 1 point, I'm going to be disappointed in myself. Because you were clearly in front of Jamie.
oh, and Chuck's back. Okay. So again, we're just chilling out here waiting.
9th at the start. Ooh, be ninth at this time. Oh well, I got Eli there. Fuck. I need Pulp 6th.
So yeah, once again, we're just kind of waiting to see what the official.
Or Pulp finishing the
win's
race.
gonna be here.
So this is what I've got for the running order: 62, 9, 5, 8, 23, 43, 38, 18, 4, and then 20 car will be 10th because he intended on showing up. I'm not gonna be a dick to him.
Would you have? I got it on my stream right here. Do you want quick?
Yeah, that's fine.
Overall or official results: 62, 9, 5, 8, 23, 43, 38, 18, 4.
All right, that's correct. Then I appreciate you. You don't have to be nice to me after I was a dick to you, but
And don't forget that I did my last place points as well.
yeah, I'll do that. I don't
Just wanted to
think
make sure I
anybody's
don't
gonna have an
get
issue.
forgotten here. I've just been hanging out in the booth all day.
I don't think anybody's gonna have an issue with getting your last place points for that.
Yep. Alright. I just wanted to chime in on that, but again, we are waiting the official announcement on the championship.
I apologize
driver.
for the
Based on my
delay
math,
and
I
the stutter.
think it's gonna be Will.
Will, take your time,
getting
do it
the
right. That's all we care about at the moment.
We care about getting the
38,
yeah,
third,
exactly what Hopper
start.
just said. We care about the correct championship. We don't.
Taylor
want,
was 6th.
We don't want
So
another.
1,
we don't want to be
2,
another Steve
3,
Harvey type
4,
situation where we announce the wrong
5,
champion.
6. Fuck, I need a 7th place.
So again, right now we are waiting.
Got
on
2
the
8s, so I'll give
championship
7th to Brett.
announcement here. So who is going to get it here?
Fuck.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, right now we're just kind of waiting this one out. I can't wait. I really want to know.
I don't like this silence.
Is it going to be
I don't either.
Warrior? Is it going to be...
You and me both.
Is it going to be Warrior? Is it going to be Will?
Alright, sprint. I got the sprint order. So sprint order 62 was 4th. Chuck Plum was
We're
8th.
just waiting on the...
Eli Sneed was
tallying
9th.
up the championship score.
Jamie on Salvish, or as my friend Z calls it, the whitest way to spell Jamie.
ThomasCupSeries
Was 2nd. 23 was 1st. Brett Miller was 7th. Tony Ditch was 5th. Dylan Paget was 3rd. Tyler Doyle was 6th. And Connor Batten and Ryan Dare did not start.
Alright, there we go.
Halfway. This is where it matters. Right here.
Alright,
This is where the points come in.
they're finalizing the points.
As of right now, that puts Jamie up 4.
Jamie up by 4 points. That's a lot.
So halfway, 62 was 1st. Chuck Plum was
Kinda waiting.
5th.
Not a lot we can.
I think that's a 9. My handwriting's terrible.
Will to do the
Eli Sneed was 2nd. Jamie Unsolvish was 3rd. I've got that. I was 9th. Brett Miller was 8th. Yeah. I'm. If you want to hear how dumb and how nervous I've been, I wrote 7th place as 7th and 8th place as 8th. 38 was 6th. Dylan Paget was 4th.
Finishing up, tallying up these points, but,
Which would make,
again,
I
if you guys
assume,
have
Taylor
enjoyed
Doyle
this
at
one, or
7th
if you guys have
place.
been hanging around all day, feel free to leave a like,
So,
subscribe if you guys are new, so you guys don't miss any future videos.
that
Live
puts-
streams. If you guys want to see this series as a full-time,
And I'm going to check over this again, so I'll have
feel free to let me know.
Tony read me the points again.
Definitely looking forward to it.
39 points for the 8 car, 35 points for the 23 car,
Oh,
which you need 8.
wait, what's it gonna be?
And I'm going to read it out again, Tony, if you still got it, maybe in your head or in your face. 62.
2 seconds, 2 seconds, 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Come on.
Yes.
Man, it just hit.
It automatically adds 1 point when you put 1 next to in that column.
champion here.
I'm even gonna do.
Yeah, we were just waiting here. We're just taking
I'll even
down
do
a
the
moment
math right
for the
here next to it
championship.
on the
All right,
on the
Will,
page.
I got it.
All right, I've got 62, 9, 5, 8, 23, 43, 38, 18, 4, and then our two 10th placers, last place pointers, are the 20 and 34.
Copy that.
Then I'll read out the results from the sprint again. 23, 8, 18, 62, 38, 4, 43, 8, 9. Then halfway, 62, 5, 8, 18, Chuck, you may have been 7th in the head halfway. I think that's a 4.
Alright, again, we're just waiting on the official results here. Waiting with bated breath here.
Which would put him 5th, and then you 7th, think. Because I don't see. That's not how I write in 9. Neither one get points. I don't know if you care about it. That sprint win saved my fucking ass. That's what it did.
Oh, alright, sounds like we know who it's gonna be. Sounds like my math might be right. I think it's gonna be Will on the championship podium. Let's see.
Three, 8, 3, 18, 62, 5, 8. I think I got it. I think that's it.
Alright. Let's see.
And the unofficial is
It'll be the 23 car.
by how many?
4.
4. Damn.
I'm gonna put these on the driver championship sheet, just because so it can check my math. Because it is a machine and I am a man, and it knows better than me. 4, 5.
Alright, so they're just doing one last double check, but we believe the champion will
sprint
be
win.
Will Bain out of Mississippi driving that number 23 car
And
into
then
the championship here.
plus 2 for the sprint,
All the math
plus
here
1
to
for
make
halfway
sure
for Jamie, and a 9th pole of the year for Jamie.
9 poles on the season for Jamie. What a
3rd
rocket.
place at
Yeah.
the sprint was the 18, so I'll add 1 point to his total. And then for the halfway, I'll add 2 points to the 5. And it gives me 4 points. So that's triple checked.
Alright, that is triple
Congratulations,
checked.
Will.
Yep.
Thank you. This has been. I'm just going to read what I wrote, and I'm going to post it in the chat too, but I'll read it to you guys while. I might cry. It's been
Alright,
8
did I hear
seasons.
that right? It's Will on for the championship.
Yes.
Alright.
I'll read this for my interview, and I'll say it again. I don't know if I've been live.
Yeah, I've been listening into all 4 of the championship contenders to hear who was going to get declared it, but I'll go ahead and hear it from you again.
It's the 23 car by 4. I know I sound conceited trying to not say my own name, but I want to stay as. I want to be seen as objective as possible. And I'll just ad lib to everybody watching. Thank you for watching. Ryan deserves way more attention than he has right now. So you guys are lovely for giving it to him. Do you have any questions for me before I get into this that I want to read?
Let's go ahead and have you read what you got, and then I'll probably have a couple questions after.
My grammar may not be and I've got my team messaging right the fuck blowing up my phone.
Hey, don't worry. We know it's a high quality Mississippi education, right?
My grammar may not be great, and it's been 8 seasons. I'm not going to sugarcoat. Everything was not all puppies and kittens. I'm never going to pretend everything was great or for appearances. Just like every other person who breathes, I've had my own poor moments. There are moments I lost my cool, argued, yelled, at times been downright cruel and stupid. There were moments of bliss as well. Moments of incredible close racing, including, this is ad lib, to a night between myself, the 62, anybody that got up there. Incredible close racing. I didn't always come out on top. Hell, I didn't even come out on top most of the time, not even half the time. I've learned lessons from every single moment I've had with every single one of you. Good, chill, and bad moments. And I'm grateful for every single one of them. For now, I'm going to consider myself on hiatus, but I'll be around.
Alright. So.
I didn't cry.
I'm assuming based on all the number crunching that we did that you did not know that that you were just one position away from potentially missing out on the championship. Because if Bam had passed you, at least based on my math, I believe that would have put you a 1 point shy on the championship.
Single point. Single point. I have not had and I'm not gonna spill and trauma dump on your stream. I've not had a very good past few weeks. It's not been great, and my team knows exactly what's happened, and they know every single race these past 2 weeks that Jamie made up exactly what he needed, and if he had made up exactly what he needed again, it would have been a tie, and it would have gone to him because he won at Martinsville. It would have gone to him even if he didn't win. He had better finishes. Well, it would have been a tie for the second best finish, but he would have got it on after that because he had 2 second places and only had 1. But I fully believe that he was going to do it again, just based off the 4 past few weeks I've had. I will apologize to Jamie because I've been very cold-shouldered toward him and not talking to him the past few weeks. But I'm not Lewis Hamilton, and I'm not Nico Rosberg. I'm not ruining a friendship over a championship fight. That's why I haven't been talking to him, but I will continue to do so now, because now we're not fighting a championship. I would have done the same thing if he would have beat me back.
Yep. Alright, and just kind of one last question here before we move on to the second place championship contender, but anything looking forward towards next season, anything you can kind of take from this season and build on for next year?
We'll see, because I don't know if I'm going to be racing next year. Right now, I just need a vacation. I've been going with shameless plug, youtube.com/alkali project. I've been going with that since October 2022, nonstop. I've been working. I'm a normal person. Dating, all that kind of stuff. So my life has been very full and stressful for the past couple years. So I'm taking a much-needed vacation.
Well,
so I don't know if I'll be there.
All right. Well, hey, no one can ever. You can never blame someone for taking the time that they need for themselves. So, enjoy your vacation and congratulations, you are now a 3-time Thomas Cup champion, the first 3-time champion.
Thank you for having me here. I appreciate you very much.
All right. And there we go. Just gonna unmute. There we go. And Warrior, you got me?
Yep, I'm here.
All right. Your final full-time Thomas Cup Series season comes to a finish with a couple points shy of the championship. Anything you want to say first off? I know you had that speech at the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a blast. I love each and every person that's in this league. And this isn't going to be the last time that you see me racing in Thomas Cup. I will be doing some part-time races, but it's definitely going to be different come the next season with the new game and everything that comes with that, and just trying to learn. Hope that everyone had fun. I apologize to anybody who I may have ruffled feathers during the season, but it's definitely been a great way to go out. And I mean, it's the 8th season. Been going at it since season 1 with you,
Yep.
and yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to believe that it's been 8 seasons, 6 long years. I mean, back when you and I first met, you weren't even married yet, and now you've got 2 beautiful kids there.
Yeah, it's funny. Literally going through life with a great clique of people, and not what. And I owe you the gratitude, Ryan, because without you making this league, I wouldn't have. I probably only have like one friend that I communicate with most, and outside of that one physical friend, I have roughly like 8 to 10 other friends that I could call family. So I appreciate that.
Yep. So I know you said that this isn't going to be your last race, but it'll be a part-time for you from here on. And say obviously we don't know what the future of the league's going to look like because of the pending new game that probably won't be out till the fall. Obviously the off-season series on the SRX game, but we look forward to seeing you whenever you do make that one-off return.
Yep, and I'll be, even if I don't make the races, you may still catch me watching a stream or seeing if I can get in the booth somewhere and pop in every now and again. So we'll see.
Yep.
Till the next time.
All right. Well, again, it's been a blast getting to see you race on track, getting to fight toe to toe with you for one of those championships here at the AtlantaMotorSpeedway. All right. Well,
Atlanta's been one of those tracks that it's an enjoyable track, but it is the most stressful track because
I mean,
of it
I
always
feel like
being
that's why
in
it
a
makes such a good
championship.
championship venue, honestly.
Yeah.
Hey, Will, who was third in the title fight?
62 would have been third, yeah.
All right, 62 would have been third. All right. All right, there we go. And now we move on to our race winner here, Dippin' Dots. You got me?
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, you weren't able to come away with the championship, but a race win to cap off the season. How does it feel?
Walk off with a high note. You know, with the debate of what the league's going to do, at least I know I was the last winner as of right now.
Yep,
I can hold my head high on that.
Yeah, this definitely won't be the last season of Thomas Cup, hopefully. It might be on a different game or in a different type of car, but...
Right, definitely looking forward to future with you guys. Had a blast this season with y'all. Definitely with bringing my dad into it, you know, forming our team. My math's right. I'm not looking at no sheet, but I'm pretty sure our team won the most races. Pretty crazy for a rookie, so to speak, and a second year of myself.
Yep.
And just a good battling the 23, 8, 38, 5 when he was there. All of us, fun we got to have these last couple weeks in the playoffs has been a blast. Couldn't thank you guys anymore.
Yeah, and of course, I'm sure there's plenty of things you can take from this season and build on for a potential 2025 championship run.
That's right, you know, just try to take the good and the bad and move on with it. Just happy to, like I said, get a victory for the last race and beat everyone's favorite drivers.
Yep. All right. Well, again, thank you for being here throughout the season, and congratulations on your win to end off the season.
Thank you.
And last but not least, it is going to be the 38 Hopper. You got me?
Yep.
All right. Well, hey, you weren't able to come away with the championship, but a race win to cap off the season. How does it feel?
Walk off with a high note. You know, with the debate of what the league's going to do, at least I know I was the last winner as of right now.
I'm here.
All right. Well, you might not have won the race. You may not have won the championship, but you walked out as the Rookie of the Year winner. How's it feel?
Honestly, I think all the rest of the drivers feel pretty good. Great season. Highly competitive. Like everybody else, I feel that I may have ruffled some feathers and made some definitely. But all in all, I give myself a solid B, B plus overall. I think I won 7 races this year. That should be most, I believe. And finishing 4th in the points for my rookie year, I don't think that's too bad.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's certainly a solid rookie season and a lot of positives to build on as you go into that sophomore surge.
Yeah, and I feel kind of like a slight maybe passing of the torch with Jamie and Will, both repeat champions, saying that they're stepping away slightly.
Yep.
And then, myself and Dippin coming in, this being both of our first full-time season. He raced about half a season last year, and it wasn't qualified for the Rookie of the Year this year. But that along with, Rowdy in the 18, yourself in the 34, not forgetting anybody on purpose. It's been kind of a stressful night for all of us. Still a little shaky and jittery.
Yep.
So just glad the night went well, the season went well, and I couldn't be prouder to be a part of this league. And I thank you guys for inviting me and keeping. Thank you.
Yeah, well, hey, it's been a blast having you this season, and I look forward to seeing what you can do in the future, and potentially again, just like with Dippin, potentially using what you learned this year towards that 2025 championship run.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
And a quick announcement just for anyone who may have missed it throughout the announcements. The off-season series that will be kicking off in a couple of weeks after we take a couple of weeks off because it's been a long season. The off-season series will be on the Tony Stewart SRX, or the All-American racing game. The Tony Stewart All-American racing game with the late models. So that is where we're going to be doing the off-season series, mainly because we don't know what the state of the servers are going to be as the year starts to wind down, and we want to give it a fair shot in case the late models end up becoming the future of the league, at least until the new game comes. So just wanted to give that PSA to all you guys. So there we go. I think that's everybody unmuted as well, so I don't end up forgetting anything. But yeah, just want to say thank you guys to all you guys who helped make this league possible. Again, we've gone through 8 seasons of this. We head into our 9th season next year in 2025, and looking for an even better season next year.
Yeah, it's definitely been, I think, out of all the seasons, I've enjoyed this one the most. Just again, like, there was never really a point where one person was just running away with it. It may have felt like it with Will, but there was never a point where one person was just head and shoulders above everybody.
Yep.
So I definitely enjoyed this season.
I'm glad I've been here for the past 4 seasons.
Jamie, I'd like to add a little bit to what you said. The system that we played shows the variety, because you have Will, who jumped way ahead on bonus points, and then consistent finishes paid off in the end. All 4 of us championship guys had 5+ wins, and we finished in the top 4. But the most wins for myself didn't win the championship because I wasn't. So I think that the point system that we worked in, with the way that the season was broken down, played out very well the way it should have.
Yeah.
To show a strength over the whole season.
I'll add something to that too, and I'm not gonna. I'm hoping that I don't sound conceited here too. The whole 4-round full season system was something I came up with. The change that we made for it for the full season was the final round wasn't 1 race; it was 3. I think that was much better because if it was one round, I'd be happy about it. I came up with the title system, this championship system,
Yep.
and it nearly lost me the title.
I liked it. It was really, really good this year and
This
more
has been-
competitive than it's ever been before.
It would have been the funniest timeline, to be honest, if the guy that came up with the championship system lost it. That would have been hilarious. I would have liked it though.
I tell you, the only concern that I had coming in to the final round was hypothetically, because I'm a racer and I'm competitive, I wanted to win all 3 races. And I don't think that would have gave me the points to beat you for the championship. Like, how in the heck do you win 3 races and then still lose a championship?
Yep.
But
Yeah,
we
it's-
didn't have to worry about it because I only brought 1 trophy home.
Better than none. I didn't win a single one of them. The other 3 people in the
You
title
got the
fight,
big one.
I did. With races, Hugh, Jamie, and Monty, the other 3 of the final 4 all won a race in the last race. I didn't win a single one.
I mean, with 3 races and 4 drivers, it'd be kind of hard for all 4 of you to win a race.
I mean, if you want to give me part of this last race, I don't.
But hey, the one driver who
I'm not
didn't
gonna say
win
no.
a race ends up coming home with the championship. So there you go. You all get a trophy.
Yay, I'm Austin Dillon.
Oh, gee.
All right. Well, good night to you guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and outro the stream here.
Yay.
Alright, so once again, thank you guys for everybody that stuck around for the entire kind of post-race, post-season chat that we just had there as we get ready to head on to the 2025 season. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Live stream, whatever you guys had to do with RaceDay. Remember, I will be streaming both the NASCAR Xfinity Series race on Saturday at 3 p.m. and the Cup Series race also at 3 p.m. on Sunday afternoon, so I'll be streaming both of those, but other than that, you probably won't hear again from me until probably about Wednesday or Thursday. But again, until next time, hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll see you.